Good Thursday afternoon. This weather video driven by 802cars.com, representing 802 Toyota, Twin Cities Subaru, and 802 Honda. They're all located off of exit 7 on Interstate 89. Looking at the latest infrared satellite picture, and you can see there's some flare-ups of thunderstorms here in the last frames. We'll watch it begin to build up through here, and quite a bit of thunderstorm activity is going to be tracking. It looks like it's going to miss southern Vermont. Some of that rain is going to extend north into the southern half of the region, and we might find precipitation amounts of around a half-inch additional to what has already fallen. Again, this would be by late in the day or into the evening hours on Thursday. So where did all that summer muggy weather go? Well, this is CAPES, convective available potential energy, and you can see that it's skirting right a little bit south of the Massachusetts-Vermont border region. Again, we have thunderstorm activity that's flared up, and you can see kind of where they are right here. And temperatures all the way up to 85 degrees in parts of Massachusetts, 78 degrees this hour at Albany, and it's about 77 degrees in Bennington. Much cooler to the north, however. And a quick look at the 500 millibar height lines, and you can see that the wind flow, this is also with 700 millibar winds at about 10,000 feet aloft. The height line's about 18,000 feet at 500 millibars or hectopascals. A little bit of a split flow. We have this sort of warm conveyor of moisture coming through, and then to the north of us at 700 millibars, you can see the winds are trying to push a lot of this to the south. They're just not going to be able to do that as there's a trough of lower pressure and a closed low. And all of this is going to be whisking on through over the course of the next couple of days. The net result keeps thunderstorms pretty much at bay to the south of us, brings in a lot of cloudy weather and a lot of moisture, and we're just going to see this kind of a cool, almost spring-like or early fall-like kind of condition across Vermont, and with cooler temperatures. Even where the sun has been shining, temperatures are relatively cool this morning, only getting up into the 70s here where the sun is shining up in parts of Quebec. On the other hand, take a look at the 90s that are taking place, and this is during the noon hour here, 90 degrees in New York City and all the way down the middle Atlantic states. Let's look at the heat indices. Look at this. It is nasty. Not quite up into Vermont, but these are pretty warm heat indices across parts of southern New England, of course very chilly to the north. Okay, looking at tonight's, this is 8 o'clock this evening. You can see a lot of the showers and thunderstorms that are to the west of us are going to be pushed a little bit to the south and east and shunted out of Vermont. That's good news because we will not see any thunderstorm activity here for Bennington. So 6 hourly panels, we see a little bit of precipitation edge in this evening, and just enough to keep us on the wet side. A little bit better shower activity during the afternoon hours on Friday across mainly northern Vermont, and then it spreads a little bit more into the evening hours. And the good news is that we start to see the sort of tail end of these showers. This is the 6 hour period between 8 o'clock in the morning on Saturday and 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And it's out of here. Things begin to dry up, increasing amounts of sunshine. We have a very nice day setting up, it looks like Saturday night into Sunday, and that's the good news. The main precipitation is going to be back over, coming across the eastern Great Lakes to our north and west. And this is valid about 8 o'clock in the evening on Sunday. You can see it kind of flares up and then dies out off to the west of us. And then slowly but surely we have increase in humidity as well as relatively warm temperatures at this point on Sunday into Monday and Tuesday. Monday and Tuesday will feature some scattered shower and thunderstorm activity. And with these showers and thunderstorms, nothing looks to be too nasty. And the worst of it looks to be on Tuesday at this point in time. And then beyond that, looks like our next best project weather day, a dry day this coming Wednesday for the middle part of the week. And I thought I would also carry this out. You can see this puppy. This will be valid Thursday. We'll see. Doubtful. Yeah, GFS Ensemble right now looks a little bit of a joke, but it shows the daily diet of showers and maybe a thunderstorm here, although thunderstorm activity shunted to the south with the cool temperatures, forget about it. This is Sunday, and I think this is actually going to be erased without any issues here. Then we get into Monday and Tuesday, and then probably this will be erased as we get into the Wednesday period of next week. Weather Prediction Center, this is the total 7-day QPF totals here. This is 1 inch, 1.5, and it looks like we're somewhere in that vicinity. And most of this will be falling with the couple rainy days we have really through Saturday morning. And then, of course, we have Tuesday and Wednesday with some added shower and thunderstorm activity. It doesn't look to be that big a deal, however. Yeah, GFS Ensemble is definitely picking up on the warming temperatures, and you can see kind of the coolish days here Friday. Saturday's high, and then you can see kind of a drying out process until we get into the 60 to 65 degree range. This is again centered on Burlington, so usually it's going to be a little bit warmer anyway, but this is basically as we get into Sunday, and then we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and temperatures will be in that sort of 80 to 85 degree realm. Potentially some heat indices to worry about around the corner. They don't look to be too extraordinary, however. Okay, first weighted next 5 days here, near neutral to about 3 degrees cooler than normal, but 3 days later we go the other way, 3 degrees above normal. And that's when we get into slightly warmer conditions. This is offset for 3 to 7 days out. Tropical cyclone worries? There are none. And last but not least, these are the verification scores. The blue is the European, the red is the GFS, and you'll note we have some ups and downs here roughly from mid-May. A little bit of a better uptick in higher school in the middle of June, and then things kind of went a little bit south. But lately, this is kind of where we've been living, except just most recently, the European model has caught back up and we're above 95. One of the skill sets I'm going to show you here is the total European is 0.918. That's 100% is what we're looking for, of course. We'll never see that. The GFS about 88.7. In the last 365 days, 92.0, not bad, or 0.92 rather. And then GFS 0.89, and that's living in very tolerable skill sets. But notice things have gone down, and this is kind of where things have been here with this oddball weather pattern. Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights.